Action. Welcome, everybody. This is sort of a impromptu Friday episode of the Therapyard podcast. See if I can find the right sound effect.
Lead your whole man.
This is the first one I pick. Wonderful.
Bruh.
I'll find it later. Our soundbite by Shadow Haze, that is the original. Damn, son. Where'd you find this one? And please welcome our guest tonight, DJ J Mob, who has
What's
a
good?
new vinyl. What's good? How are you?
Good. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. What's going on?
I'm going crazy with the sound effects.
I see. Yeah, you got more sound effects than I do.
I do have a lot.
That's good though. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So last time you were on here, you had your Women on Wax
Yes, I did really well. Thank you.
sold out. Well, I
Sold out. Yeah, it's
Good
sold
for
out. I mean, 40 copies is not a lot, but it's a lot to me.
How many
Okay.
copies?
I sold 40 of them.
Yeah, that's awesome because you press them yourself, and if anyone makes.
Yeah. I mean, that's a whole different story. I have to talk about it one other day. But I
Yeah,
did it. The difference between doing it by vinyl lathe is somebody's doing it by hand.
right.
So, but some of the sounds, like out of the 4 songs on there, one of them wasn't recorded. Pressing wise, the volume wise was low. So I did it because it was like one of my homeboys. I figured I'd try to support him, but I'm not doing it anymore. I'm going strictly with a pressing plant because the machine will print each one the right way. Like it's like a warehouse, and then I'll get 100 of them. And I get a test press, see how it sounds, because I don't
Okay,
want people to buy my music. If you make records that are whack, I mean they're great, but they sound terrible, and you charge them $34, they're gonna be like, I ain't buying from him anymore because his quality, his
right,
his stuff he's putting out is not quality. The music
right.
is, but the record itself is not, and I
Yeah,
can't have.
and records are kinda like for nowadays, records are for kinda like music snobs, more or less,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. See.
So,
Yeah. Exactly.
DJs and just people that are really into vinyl, stuff like
Yeah.
that, they're all about quality. But
Exactly.
besides that, it's kinda like those steaks that they only have, like, a certain number of every year. It was
Right.
like not Wagyu, but some other kind of
Yeah.
special
Um.
cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that.
I
It's a
agree. I agree.
not everybody can get it, but
Right.
if you can, now's your chance.
Right.
So
Exactly. I totally agree. 100%.
yeah, and it's quality. So
Quality.
the
Exactly.
new record that's coming out in December, right?
Yeah. They gave me that 13, 14 weeks. So I'm almost looking at it's going to be 2026 January. They said January. They want me
Okay.
to have the right copy. So I figured because I was going to have it early in September, but I figured 13 weeks. So it's all waiting in October. So November, December. I'm looking at 2026.
Mm.
Um, so January, somewhere up in there.
Yeah, you don't wanna overpromise and
Right,
underdeliver,
right,
but you never
right.
know. And when you say they, you mean the people that are actually pressing the record,
Yeah,
right?
disc makers. Shout out to disc makers. They're like been in the game for 30 years. So
Right.
I'm going back to the roots of records. The records you bought before were pressed up by pressing plants.
Mhm.
Actual, pressing plants.
Yeah.
you know, that's what they do. That's their sole job. It ain't some dude in the corner trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like that with a
Yeah.
with vinyl
Really?
lathe. Yeah, that's
Wow.
quality. All them records we bought in the past, Third Base, LO, all them records were printed up by a major pressing plant. Down in Miami or London or whatever else. San Francisco.
Yeah.
So you want major stuff. When you buy a record, like for example, if I pull on record, let me see. If I pull a record out, let's say I pull this record out, right? As you
Mhm.
can see, I don't know if you can see, I put my camera
Yeah,
over
I
there,
can
but
see it. Yeah.
if we put a record out, you want it to be, good. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can put my thing
Well,
over here.
it was catching the
Yeah,
reflection a little bit.
see that over there? All them
Yeah.
records.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So all them records, you want them records to be pressed up, good. So you buy like War. This is War. Platinum Jazz. This is a record. I got this record like 20, 30 years ago. It still plays. It's still like high quality.
Right,
You know,
right.
the record that I get the sisters, it's not high quality. So
Oh,
it's good, but it's not a press. It's not a real record. It wasn't done. This was done in a warehouse. You know what I'm saying?
might I ask why you chose to go that route?
Because it was cheap. It was cheaper. And I knew the guy, and I said, no, I'm not doing it anymore. Because I got 40 records for like $400. I was like,
I
nah,
gotcha, I gotcha, okay.
nah, nah,
Well,
nah, I'm
and
not
that
doing
was
that.
kinda like the launch of this kinda concept, right?
Right, right. And then there's another thing going on there. People say, well, we can get your record pressed up, cheap, $20, $30, whatever else. I would never do that. I know that people they have those campaigns running on Facebook. Oh, you want to get a record? The thing is to press a record up for like a couple of people to have, not to play over and over. It's just to have it, in your collection. These are records I want people to have for years, 30, 40 years, when I'm
Right.
gone.
'Cause
You know
that's
what I'm
the other
saying?
thing about the cheaply made records is they kinda, what's the word?
The
Deprecate?
yeah, they disintegrate, right? And
Yeah.
I had another person that did that. I had another project, 2017, and I set these records. I didn't know that. So
Mm,
again, I'm just a producer, put beats out, whatever else, and then they would go from there.
yeah.
But it's a learning process. But
Yeah,
you're right, they disintegrate. They don't play anymore.
wow.
So I don't. That's not the way to go. These records I'm doing now with all these stars, all these power, they
Mhm.
have to be records that I have to treat it like a company. I have to treat it like a Def Jam. I have to treat it like a Pride Records. That type of thing. You know.
So you think maybe for the next, Women on Wax, you might go that route?
Oh yeah, big time. I'm not messing with them anymore.
Okay.
Anymore. Everything I'm doing now is going to be strictly high quality.
I'm sure nobody complained, right?
No, but I did. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause when I got it, I gave it to another DJ sister, and she was like, or I noticed that I noticed that one level was lower than the others.
Mm, mm. Yeah, that's got to
And I
be.
said, no, I said I can't have that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's heavy, right? So
And that's good because the artists are paying that much attention to it,
right,
because you want to know that stuff.
right, yeah, yeah. I mean, plus it's disrespectful for me to even come with that for the sisters that were on the record. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if, no one, I didn't really get a lot of noise for that, but I noticed it.
Yeah.
And when I sent it out to a couple of people, they told me about that. But they was like, "Oh, that's cool." I said, "No, that's not cool."
Well,
You know?
I mean, you could always do a repressing if it was in
Yeah,
demand.
yeah. I'm thinking about doing that.
Yeah.
Um, you know,
Yeah, you
because
should.
now it's like and I had a lot of people ask me for that. It felt it was weird and good at the same point in time because I sold out and a lot of people were asking me for it. And then after that, I figured I was done with the record. I got it in May, June, July, September. I moved on. And
Yeah.
then one of the other sisters, Swerve Stacks, is another dope MC that was on the Shade and Wire point with
Yeah.
Nesma. She hit me back up like 4 months later saying, "I got a DJ that wants to play his records." I was like, "Whoa!" So that tells me that it's always around. You know what I'm saying? You never stop promoting. I was
Yeah.
like, damn. And I have a few people that want to buy some more. I was like, okay, so I need to rethink this thing because I'm like, I got 40 records from this. From this, I think the minimum you can do is like 50 or 100 from the pressing plant. But if
Yeah.
I did 100 more, I believe I can sell them over a period of time. You know what I'm saying? Since
Yeah.
I have a fanfare for it, a lot of people really liked it. A lot of people were pissed off that I didn't have more, which is kind of makes me feel
Yeah.
kind of good, but strange. You know what I mean?
So the way you do it is like you said, you have to order a minimum. Lex Zine Productions in the comments said cassettes and a vinyl repressing. That's what I guess they're asking for.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I have to. The thing with I'd have to send it to the pressing plant as a brand new project. But the only thing I didn't, I was looking at it was I was gonna get it back for 12 weeks. The demand is now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So when
Yeah.
I first put it out, I should have put 100, but I did 40 because I wasn't expecting 100. I didn't expect to sell 40. I was doing it for fanfare. I was really
What
doing
did
it
I
to
tell you
do it.
last time though? I was like, you're gonna sell out.
I
And
know, I
yeah.
know. That's why I'm doing 100 of this record now. The new one I'm doing 100.
Yeah. Is there a
But I may
company
come back.
that'll do it on demand though, where people can
Yeah,
order it and get it whenever it's, fresh?
yeah, that's the next thing. That's why I told you I sent the record to Fat Beats, this new one.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for them to I'm waiting for Clips to see if they'll accept it. If they will, then they'll carry 10 or 20 or 30 and it'll be there. And
And
then from that point I can just, gonna go from there and have people order it.
when you
So
say clips, are you talking about Pusha T and Malice?
no, DJ Clips
Okay,
from
okay.
New York. Yeah,
Just
he's
clarifying.
on Rap Out of Control Radio up
Yeah.
in New York
And
on
Lexine also
605.
said, "It's old to you, but not to the world." Very true.
Yeah, yes, that's very true. That's very true. And I'm an old dude. I'm an old man on the lawn, so I'm still getting used to people not hearing. I a whole bunch of music that no one's heard.
Yeah,
You
we were
know.
talking about that before we came on here about, just hearing about or finding out that one of your favorite artists from, like, a couple of songs that you grew up with, is actually somebody that you know or, like, interviewing somebody and then not realizing that they were part of Boot Camp Clique,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Like
the other
Rusty
guy
Jux.
that Sean
I had
Price,
no idea that
what did
Rusty
the
Jux
guy
was
was
part of the boot camp clique. He's 47 years old, and that just shows you how you don't know everything. I thought I knew everything, but you don't know everything.
Yeah. No, it's impossible. It's impossible. There's too many artists. And it's been going on for so long now. It may have been possible back in like the early 90s
Yeah,
to
it's
know.
hard now.
Yeah,
It's harder
it's
now.
impossible.
I struggle with it. But
Mm.
I'm getting better at it. It's all good. It's just like to me, he's like a new artist to me. But he's been out for a long time. It just was a blessing to work with him. I've got like 6, 7 songs with him. So
Yeah, Rusty Jux is dope.
yeah,
He's
he's
dope.
dope. He's one of the hardest working men that I've ever known
Yeah,
in the business. I'm like impressed to even like work with him.
for real. Yeah, shout out to Rusty Jux. I'm hoping to have him and Nine back on whenever they.
Nice.
It was like 2 years ago when they were on here promoting that album. So if
Wow.
you're all watching,
Yeah, that's crazy.
let's drop it.
Yeah, that's wild. I
we,
mean,
we
props
want,
to
we
you for
want the
even getting
album.
those dudes.
Yeah.
You told me 9. I was like 9. I was like, wow, 9 goes back. I was like, this girl knows her history,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, nine's a little
Shout
bit
out,
niche.
shout
Yeah,
out.
yeah, thank
That's
you.
dope. I like that. I like
So
to talk to people that know. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I mean, not for me to come talk to you and tell you. You're telling me I don't even know about 9. I'm like, oh, she know about 9. Oh, she's got props on top of props. Okay, I see
Thank
what's
you.
going on here. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's good.
No, no, I've
Good.
been listening to hip hop since I was like, I wanna say like 3, because I remember
Mhm.
watching, like, video music box. I probably
Oh
shouldn't
wow,
have been
yeah,
watching
yeah,
it at the
yeah, yeah,
time,
yeah,
but yeah, I
yeah,
was a latchkey kid, so
yeah, yeah.
I
It's
watched
all good.
whatever
It's
I
all
wanted.
good though. Doesn't matter how you get it, you got it. So
Yeah,
shout out to you.
lots of Two Live Crew back then.
Yeah, yeah, to life true. Yeah, 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 no doubt, no doubt.
Because did you have that where you were growing up? The video music box channel.
Yes. Oh, in New York, yeah, in
You
New
called
York.
the 900 number.
Ralph McDaniels, yeah.
So of course everybody that's calling wants to see the Two Live Crew
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah. I had it on I recorded the shows on VHS tapes. I still have some of them. It's crazy. The
Yeah,
old VHS tapes, people don't even know what those are anymore. Those are relic ones now. I still have a VCR player and play it on. It still works. It's
I have a VCR player.
squiggly, but it works though.
I never use it, but I have it.
Yeah, it's old school stuff. Can't get rid of it. Those are like archaic things you put in a museum. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Well, I was talking to someone who works in the record industry. I don't want to call her out, but she was saying that if you have like everyone has a copy of Thriller on vinyl, right?
Of
That was
course.
like the biggest selling album. I don't think of all time, but pretty close.
It's up there.
Like I think the Beatles' White Album was like the one above it. But anyway, and then he bought the royalties. So, uh, the vinyl itself, people have it and they'll be in mint condition. They'll think it's worth a bunch of money. It's not because it's so common. But if you
Right.
have it on VHS and
It's
it's in mint
different.
condition, that's worth a
Different.
lot of money. She
Right.
said.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
You can go to record stores and find Thriller here and there. No
Yeah.
big deal. But there's some other records that are out there that you're going to pay $100, $200 for because there only been so many copies printed,
Mhm.
and it's still in the package. So if you let's say you bought the first Motown record that was not a regular record, a record that was test press, the first
Yeah.
one they put out before they put the other ones out, and let's say maybe it was a Motown written hand label on there, that's
Mhm.
worth a lot of money. And if it's still in the package, that's stupid money.
Hmm.
No, but that's just a rare record.
I used to work at a college radio station, and I had a few of those and some mostly CDs at that point, but and then there was a small fire at my apartment when me and my boyfriend broke up, so
That sucks.
that was possibly arson. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Right.
play a snippet of, this new album, Wax Addicts Volume 1, which implies there will be, 2, maybe 3,
Yeah.
maybe more.
I'm actually working on volume 1 and 2, but we're good.
Okay, I need to make it smaller so everyone can't see all my email. And I listened to it. Oh, this particular snippet is actually from the interview, the little quickie interview I did
Right. Yeah,
with
yeah. It
Laura
was
on
dope.
Side
Yeah,
Effect.
remember that. Yeah. We incorporated you on this thing because I thought it was
That's
dope for
awesome.
you to come down here to
I'm gonna
do
be
this.
on vinyl. This is my first time.
This is dope.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, this blew my mind. All right, here we go.
Say, got me in a moment. Yes,
Oh yeah, window stuff be playing weird.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna have to download it. Maybe. Let me try this one more time.
say, got me in a moment. Yes, so listen, I got a little money to spend. You got a little money. Let's make something happen.
Right.
So,
That's how great
independent
things
rap
start.
music, no labels, no bullshit, all in house. So, we want to take it to the next level. We want to put Florida on the map as far as hip hop. We go back to old school, 1975, Grandma's Flash, Theodore, all old school stuff. But we go with the new stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. That's a hard beginning. That's just.
Yeah, that's dope, right? That's dope. That's dope.
Now, do you make all the beats? Like, do you do all?
I make most of them, but we have I've got my partner that you met. He came down
Mhm.
here, and there's another guy that his name is B Divine. He lives up in New Jersey. So
Okay.
we're basically called the Wax Runners. But I mean, like I said, I do most of the beats. They do beats, and my friend does beats. So what I did was I wanted the records to do. I wanted my job to be easier because I could do a whole record myself, but it's
Yeah.
a lot of work. So when you have a team of people helping you, it's different. So he helped me with some beats, and I got some beats on the record. And then my friend, like I said, in New Jersey, got some beats. So I'm just paying homage back to people that have helped me. You know what I'm saying, or whatever else, and that people that I like. But
Yeah.
yes, to your question,
And remind me of your friend's name that was there. That's on this recording. Is it
yeah,
Rob?
Rob, yeah, Rob,
What was his full name? For
Yeah, Rob,
just Rob?
yeah,
I thought it was
Haiku,
Rob.
Rob,
Huh?
Haiku, Rob. You mean?
Well, yeah, the one that was in the interview.
Yeah, Haiku. Yes, Rob.
Okay, I had a totally different name, I think, for him in the. I don't know. Maybe not. I can't remember. Okay, cool. Yeah, but all the beats are on all your stuff are like really good. I
Thank you,
mean,
appreciate that. We try
yeah,
to keep that essence of boom bap.
So do you
And
do it old school style with like, just looping a record or?
well, here's the we'll do is we'll take a record.
You don't have
This
to give away your secrets or anything, but
right? No, that's all good because at this point is I take a record and
Mhm.
I'll listen to both sides, all sides. I'll search for stuff. I'll
Okay.
search for drum beats, sounds, horns and stuff. And then what I'll do is I'll sample them on my SP1200, which is an old school drum machine.
Uh-huh.
Actually, hold on. If you give me 1 second, I'll
Yeah.
show you exactly what it is. Hold on a second. I
Yeah,
can.
this is gonna be cool.
It's gonna be cool. Check it out. I actually have this. Hold on a second.
All right.
Oh boy, let's see what we got here. We got this. So I just recently got this. This is what I recently got. I'm gonna give you the secrets. I just recently got this. I recently got this. Now I'm giving all the secrets away. I got this from Thurston. This is can you see that? This is a
Yeah.
Nakai MPC Renaissance. It's a computer version, so it's
Oh.
not standalone. The standalone don't need a computer, but this
Mhm.
is a this it still has the outs, MIDI outs, and all those things connections. But this is a drum machine, so drum pattern machine. So what you do is you sample the records and you put them into the computer and you chop them up here. So like you put your drum beats in there, kicks and snares, and you program these things, these pads. You program the beats
Right.
here, and they get programmed on the computer.
Mhm.
So you've got a standalone which doesn't need a computer. All the sounds are saved in the machine,
Right.
or you got a computer-based one where the sounds are stored in the computer, but this here will
Yeah.
trigger the sounds so they'll be on the computer, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. So that's kind of how I make all the beats. And then once all the beats are made, they're sequenced. You take all these sounds and you put them together and make a song. The
Yeah.
beat, whatever you're gonna do like that.
I've always wanted a standalone.
Yes, yes, standalones are better. I have a standalone on my SP1200, and I've got rack mounts. And I just recently got this because I've never was an MPC person. And on YouTube, I'm on YouTube, on Instagram, a lot of people are using MPCs.
Mhm.
So this is one that you can take out and do shows with. Like I can do a show with this one.
Well,
But
I mean,
the other ones are more in studio. You won't take them out. It's like a fancy car. You're not gonna drive a Rolls Royce someplace else. It's for show. It's in studio.
I've seen people do it though.
Yeah, yeah. I,
Just
I,
for
I
like
would do it.
the showmanship, I guess.
Yeah, but archaic stuff you just don't like a 2-inch reel to reel. You're not bringing out to a show. You know what I'm
Are
saying?
you
A
familiar
big
with
old Ford. You're not doing that. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, yeah, you're right, just for like portability.
Right. Exactly.
What's that guy's name? Uh Mark something. It's like a French name. He's a white guy and he's usually wearing a bathrobe and he,
Wow.
he he gets super hype and he talks about like wake the fuck up, wake the
Wow.
Oh, you would like this. Yeah, I'll try to
You have
think
to
of it
send it
while
to me when you
I'm saying
find
this.
it. That's weird. I never heard. I haven't
Yeah,
heard.
Mark Rebele. Mark Rebele.
Oh,
If you saw
oh,
him, you might recognize him because he's like pretty famous on like through social media. But let me
oh.
get back to this clip here. We paused, kind of took a whole segue, but that's very cool. Like, I know a lot of people would be curious about that, and I
Yeah. They wonder. People wonder about it.
I really feel like that's how you make like the harder beats, though, like the old school. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, get this thing right here. Hello, there we go. Okay,
Diamond D
everybody's
and
read my email, and yeah,
old
whatever.
school cats.
All right, yeah.
Fresh, bringing real hip hop to the masses. So,
Will not ever let anyone beat you.
Smooth operator, still finger, fuck the fader. Downwind like a ranger, in a filthy full ranger. The flow ranger, been at this for a minute now. Heavyweight like pun, so I shake the ground.
and of course, I got my man out of Hawaii that did our logo for us.
Very nice.
Quest, he's been graffitiing for years and shit.
Yeah, that's very cool.
On it.
Y'all do have some cool merch on your site, by the way.
Hear your voice on that's dope. I thought that would get you.
Yeah, no, it is cool. But let me pull up the website real quick too, so people can see because the merch is dope. Is there actually a merch section? Where is it? Oh,
think-
shop. Here we go. Shop.
Yeah, I think it's a shot.
So if you go to gasfacerecords.com, which I will put that up right now underneath DJ J Mob's name, you can go to the shop section and let me pull that up. Is a guy in Hawaii? He said.
Yeah, guy in Hawaii. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is how you purchase the album, the vinyl, but they also have other. Looks like a book.
Yeah,
Note.
we're gonna put up a there's more those are more or less like digital copies. Um,
Okay.
when we get the records back, I'm probably gonna put a link up there, but most of the stuff I'm doing out of the trunk.
What
Like it's
happened to the hats? Are there shirts?
um
Oh my goodness, there's no shirts.
no, there's no shirts on there.
But
That's something to do.
the
I mentioned
logo.
it earlier. Yeah.
I guess y'all ran out, huh?
Yeah, I gotta check on that. I've been so focused on the records that
I'm
I
just
haven't
saying
done
when
with
I last time I was on here on the shop site because you had a shirt with this on it, and I just
uh,
think that's just like dope right there. But
yeah,
um, all right, well, stay tuned for that.
yeah.
Uh,
Still in the works.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But you can get the vinyls and stuff and the digital copies on there.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get like I said, I'm hoping to sell 100 of these out. The
Yeah,
cool thing about it is that 20 of them already sold already. That's crazy, right?
before you printed them.
Right, because I got people. I got a connection in Japan
Mm-hmm.
that he wants 10. I sold 10 to him for the sisters. And the other thing I did, there's a
Right.
connection in Australia and another connection in Germany. And this is
He's a
regular dudes
DJ,
like
right?
you and me. It's
Is he,
regular dudes like you and me. I need to find more guys like that.
is the guy in Japan a DJ?
Yeah, he owns like a pop up shop.
Oh, like okay.
But
Yeah, they do love hip hop out there.
I found him on Facebook like about 10 years ago.
Huh.
And he's like, "Yo, Jay, just send to me." I was like, you haven't heard this stuff." He said, "I know your record. Send it to me." I was like, "Damn,
Wow.
I need more people like that." That to me is awesome. I don't even like. And then I found out earlier. I found out also that a
Mhm.
friend of mine sent one of the sister copies over to Thailand.
Cool.
And I said Thailand. I don't know. And then I started looking at Thailand. Thailand has their own social media over there. It's not like it's TikTok, but it's a different type of thing. And
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
like a whole country.
Oop, you cut out.
Basically, it's just to sell the records overseas. Um, you know.
Hmm. I've been hearing a lot about Thailand lately. I met a guy that, he didn't have kids or a wife or whatever. He retired, and he was like, "Well, I'm going to move to Thailand. I'm going to sell all my belongings. And I'm just going to move to Thailand because the value there, like, is so much. If you come from
Crazy,
America, it's
crazy.
yeah,
You can buy when you think about it. You pay $3,000 a month for an apartment in New York.
mm,
That same apartment over there, skyrise, would cost like $400.
yeah.
Crazy.
I saw this kid from Atlanta that he saved up for like 8 months, moves to Thailand. He had a condo in some high-rise building. He had a swimming pool right in his living room. Like,
Yeah,
just embedded in the ground. It was nuts. He had all this designer stuff. He had, like, a Gucci rug, and he paid, like, 200 a month.
yeah, it's crazy,
I'm
and
like, "Okay, dude."
that's becoming more fluent now because
Yeah.
we've all been lied to. That's
Shoot.
not to get political on it, but I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of people. My friend's son went over there, and he's living the life. He's never coming back to the United States. He's killing it. He said he just saved up $10,000 and got a regular job. He's living like a king out there. Like he's living like royalty. It's crazy.
I've thought about it. I don't speak Thai or
Well, there's I'm not they neither they
no,
do.
they're fine, though.
Do they?
Everybody
Right.
speaks
But
English.
English is the common language, so they get around. Neither
Yeah.
do they.
I guess I'd pick it up eventually. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm going, yeah.
I see you on the next plane over there.
Right, right.
That's the way to go, though. That's the way to go. You
Who
retire,
who
go
is
over
this?
there, and just live life.
Who is this, by the way, rapping on this?
Oh, on the song or
Yeah,
what?
on the songs.
Oh, Haiku's on one of them, and another guy named Ant One. I think the Ant One is guy is from Hawaii.
Ant One, yeah, I know about Ant One. And Haiku raps too?
Yeah, he raps too. Yeah,
Okay.
he helps me with beats, does raps. He's like he's called what I call a triple threat. Triple
Yeah.
threat in hip hop is when you DJ beats and rhymes.
Right, right,
I
right.
DJ beats and I cut around here and there, but you might hear some rhymes coming from me soon. I do some freestyle stuff. Just to,
Did you not I feel like I've heard you on a song, but maybe it was like an intro or something like that,
could have been.
like on the, Beer Commission mixtape?
Yeah. I actually did 3 songs on there.
Okay, that's
So
yep.
so yeah, it's
Shout out to
cool.
the Beer Commission, by the way.
Yeah. Shout out to Big Commissioner, my man Benny.
Yep.
And actually, I'm thinking about doing. Actually, not thinking. I'm going to do my album release party at the Beer Commission. So
Cool.
sometime next year. So I don't know if you're around. You should come down. It should be dope.
Yeah, it's real close. It's like 16-hour drive, but
And we had to fly you down,
I'm in
man.
the wrong place,
We had to
man.
we had to fly you down, man.
Yeah, you can get plane tickets for pretty cheap
Yeah,
nowadays.
we
So
had to fly you down. If you was free, we knew you coming, we fly you down.
I'm there. Just let me know.
Yeah, we'll let you know. We fly you
All right,
down.
let me get back into this. Is it gonna play? I'm downloading the rest of them.
Froze
Come
up.
on.
I think you froze up.
No, it's this. I'm just gonna download them. Gosh darn it, all of them right now. Okay, it's not showing any information about me. Good, good, good. Okay.
Google, sometimes they frozen.
Well, it's like just in the media player, I think, but I just downloaded them all. Whoever's watching, let me know who you are and stop lurking.
I wish there was an algorithm that tells you
No, I
how
mean,
many
they
people
they
pass
hit
how
you.
many pass your post. Not they tag it or look at it. I want to see who scroll by.
Yeah, yeah. I don't care that much if they're just scrolling by with.
But they might see it, they might come back. They might see something that they like.
True.
Never know.
One of them was a bot, apparently. Okay.
Yeah, the
It's like, you wanna
algorithm,
buy some views?
yeah,
Not
the
really.
Matrix and the algorithm, Skynet, the red or blue pill, and end up playing with these days.
Yep. So you've already sold 20 copies off the bat.
Yeah, off the bat, yeah. So that's good. And I'm gonna probably be taking some pre-orders. Somebody told me you should do a GoFundMe for
Mm,
that. I'm like, no, I ain't doing that. I know people that do that. And
for
I,
albums? Like album
yeah,
release?
yeah, to sell the albums because they need money to sell it.
I
And
mean,
you could do that. I'm just
yeah.
not doing that. I'm
Yeah.
doing it the raw way. This is the raw way.
Yeah.
Maybe the next time I come to your show, I'll tell you exactly how to do what I'm doing. Because a lot of
Ah.
people can't do that. There's a formula for this. I don't know if you knew that.
Mm,
There's
yeah.
a formula that I put together to get features because these features ain't cheap. They aren't
Right.
cheap. They're not cheap, and no one tells you this. No one wants to give you the game. I don't know. I had a friend of mine said, "Yo, John, I'm giving you the game, man. I'm
Mm,
giving you the blueprint. Here's the blueprint. Here's the blueprint here, right?
mm,
Here's the blueprint. If I give this to you and you don't do it, then that's on you."
mm.
'Cause I'm like, okay, I can ask Chat GPT. So you're thinking, how does a guy? Because I think about it. Think about this.
Yeah.
How in the world? And this is regular conversation.
Mhm.
How did I get Rusty, Craig G, Smith and Wesson, Rusty Jux, Master Ace,
Money.
Cellar Dweller? Okay. I'm going Black Poet, Tash from Alcoholics, Roll
Mm.
Flush from New York, um,
You know what's
Cool
funny?
Keith,
Like, I've had most of those people on the show or talked to them. That's funny. Huh.
right? So those dudes,
Yeah.
I didn't give them an IOU,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
I didn't handshake. And we got a nice little,
Sorry.
and
Well,
you're
that was
good.
I don't know what that was. But yeah, and a lot of them probably not a lot of I don't wanna say that, but, some people don't just do it for the money. They may not even ask for that much, but it's like if they see you doing something that helps further hip hop or, like, helps people they know or they just, I can't think of a better way to say it, if they just fuck with you,
Right.
that's
Well, I know some people that have connections, and I don't have connections. I'm not saying I don't have nothing
I
against
think
them,
you
but I
do
don't have a
though at
silver
this point.
spoon. I don't have a silver spoon in my mouth.
Yeah.
I can't fly to New York and ask Master Ace, hey, can you do this record with me?
Yeah.
I can't do that.
But
You
you have
just,
a yeah,
I can't do that. I'm not that guy.
I
I
see.
wish I was that guy. If I was in their neighborhoods, maybe I have connections, but I don't have connections. But
Well,
they see that I want to do this, and the rule is you have to pay to play if you don't
hmm,
have the connections. That's how it is. No one works for free. Nobody works for free. If I
yeah.
want to do this record, I got to put it up myself. I have to do it myself. I got to, and it's not just the records. It's the video coverage. It's the studio time. The
Okay.
pressing the records up. All that stuff. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. I guess it's different in like the podcast space because like I know that for example, if you do a radio show, interview show, you can't pay them and they can't pay you. That's against the law. That might
Oh, I didn't
happen.
know that.
Yeah, it's against the law.
Mm,
Um, payola and all that. But a podcast, that whole world is brand new and some people are like, "Yeah, you want to come on my podcast? That'll be $10,000." And it's like you have 300 followers.
right, and nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then some artists want you to pay them and they're
Right.
nobody. And,
Right. Right.
wow.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. In order for me to do this, I had to do that.
Mm, mm,
So you had to have some kind of stream of income.
Yeah.
and the income don't come from 9 to 5 work. So you have to figure out what is the next stream of income you're going to do to get it, and that's kind of like what I've done.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. It's like real estate or whatever else.
right? For me, it was trading.
Yeah.
So for me, it was daytime, and people want me to split up the trading thing. No one cares about trading, John. Hip hop. I said, you understand? You understand how these features got here? Do you understand how I'm able to buy the equipment? Do you understand how I'm able to travel? You understand how I get the videos, the person from all this records up? It came from trading. Why wouldn't I want to put that together? That's the thing. They want you to stay in some weird lane. But again, that's the same thing as the narrative. They
Yeah.
can't read the narrative. So sometimes you see me post the Pip dealer, and you see Beats over here. You
Yeah.
see me, you know, it's like, they're confused. That's good that they're confused because I want them to be that way because the blueprint. What's the blueprint? The blueprint is if you don't have connections, if you're not Raekwon's son, if you're
Mm.
not his girlfriend, his mom or his cousin, his friend or his guy that grew up on his block. I
Yeah.
wasn't none of those guys.
Right.
No one gives a flying this about J Mob. They don't. I could be on the moon, SpaceX. No one cares. I need $2,000 for this feature, Jay. I need
Yeah.
1,000 for this feature. Whatever it is. And soon as you pay them for that, then
Mm.
everything's coming.
Yeah.
Everything's coming. I've got MCs I can talk to right now and call them up. I couldn't do it before. Rusty, After Ace, Smith and Wesson. I can call those dudes up now, and
Yeah.
like, what's going on? I got this. Oh, what's your next priority? I can't
But
do that before. You know,
everyone wants something for free nowadays too.
right? But most of these cats around here are not going to do this.
Right.
I know they're not, unless they get connection, unless they are family, friends, close people, whatever else, whatever that might be, and that's cool. I just don't have those connections like that. But now I'm in those circles now,
Hmm.
and and I'm getting those connections, and other people are seeing it now. So it's the way I'm moving now is a lot different than it was before. They see all these records coming out, they know I mean business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Which is kind of sad because I was yelling this stuff for years. No one wanted to hear what I was saying. That's cool.
That's what you gotta show them.
I know, but it's sad. It's sad that you have to do that. I know. I get it.
There's a
I
lot
get
of
it.
it's hard to trust people for one thing, and it's kind of like, you know, all I have are my balls and my word.
Right.
That's the first
Right.
thing I think of.
Yeah.
So
It's interesting. I've learned how people are,
yeah,
on a bigger scale.
but people are the way they are because people are the way they are. So somebody's tried to, scam them or whatever. I'm sure it happens all the time. So I get it. But
It's sad, but it is what it is.
yeah, right. All right, I got these downloaded. Let's do let's say there's the J-Mob interview. Volume 1 for Fat Beats, Volume 1 for Fat Beats. That's A-side, B-side clips.
Yeah, those are clips to play. I sent those to Fat Beats, but those are for people like yourself. So they
Mhm.
want to hear the record. I can play it on there. I
Okay.
just kept the Fat Beat name on there, so
Oh, okay, okay.
it has some type of um some type of
Carry some weight or whatever.
yeah. Some weight. It might mean nothing. I don't know, but just whatever it takes.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I think it's good.
Yeah, it's all good.
Little group on here. I'm gonna bring this record over here,
Kind of cool though.
and I'm gonna put it on this turntable.
J Mob on the track is a banger. What's the jokes with another cliffhanger? Go hip hop, mean 16s, let a clip pop. So next time that you wanna flip, stop and listen to this shit again. J Mob and jokes, they really get it in. Hard body, back in effect. We team up, jumping like a Mac in attack.
Stone face like Medusa, Bucktown trooper. Take 20 MCs and put them in the room. Add 20 more MCs that think that.
So did you?
I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I did a record with Smith and Wesson. I'm a fan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan with this.
Yeah.
And people don't want to be. I know some rappers that get mad with me because they said I don't want to be a fan. You stop being a fan of the music, then you've gone over here on the left side. You can't be a fan of the rap music. It's just so many egos going on. I don't give a damn about that stuff no more.
Right.
I'm
Exactly.
a fan of the music. I'm a fan of the hip hop. I'm a fan of these sisters. I'm a fan of these people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
I get a record, if I get a chance to do a record with Method Man, I'm gonna lose it. I'm a fan.
If Method Man
That's
and
just the way it is,
Method Man and Redman get a
Yeah,
record,
yeah. I'm a fan.
I
I think I'm fall off. I'm out.
I think they're a lot more accessible than you think. I don't want to say that. Accessible is not the right word. I've seen them do projects or, interviews or whatever with relatively small platforms just out of
Yeah.
the love, really.
Yeah, yeah.
So I predict that's going to happen for you. That's just me.
Yeah, just working on some stuff. You never know.
Uptown, I represented on the love. Here comes the rude boys.
Hey yo, my boss sharper than that. Dip your cocaine, remain the illest in the game like Dana James Day. My main source is the force flowing through my veins. With more power than a Jedi, but I ain't naming names. Still fresh like.
Is that haiku?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hip hop, It's Craig G. Represent that real hip hop sound, whether cruising a truck or convertible top down. When I link with J Mob, we can't be stopped. How? Then you think you could just give us our props now? Appreciate the flowers, but cash is more suitable. We grown men doing this work, styles unusual. Yours a carbon copy, the same, similar, sounding like everything else, sour like vinegar.
I almost recognize that sample. Was that a record?
Yeah. The cool thing about what I can do is there's a guy named SB the Anomaly that's on this record. He lives in Orlando here, but he's was down with Karis One. Shout out to Terrence, and his son, Karis One's son, but Prime. But and there's another sister on there, Nemesis. She's from the West Coast. She's like a low life from the West Coast.
Yeah, I've heard of her. Yeah.
But she's dope too. So I'm giving people an opportunity. Not I'm saying I'm the king of the I'm just not fucked all that. I want to give opportunities to people, give back. So you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people that wouldn't normally be on these records, and I'm giving them the opportunity to be on them records because I want to see them on the records. You know what I'm saying?
With people like
people like that, yeah. Because I don't want to be a hater, man. I want to be able to be a dude when I'm long gone out of this earth. I want people to say, Jay did this. He loved the culture. He did for people. He wasn't. I'm not in rap music for money.
Right.
That people don't get that. I mean, if I make some money, if I sell all these records, I'm gonna print them back out. I'll probably give some copies to people. I give my niece a copy. You know what I'm saying? I just give back to the community. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about.
You more or less say that in that interview, in that clip. Y'all talking about, I got all money, Let's spend it on.
Give it back. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
money's gonna be around. I can go out and trade and do a $25 trade or $10, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just you want to give back. When you get to a point, specifically now, it's all coming now. It wasn't coming in my 20s and 30s and 40s. It's coming in the 50s. And I'm like, well, damn, Rambus Flash is 60. All these bands, everybody's older now. You know what I'm saying? So they get back. So,
I don't think there's a stigma against age like people thought.
That's not. They try to make it hip hop, but I just love what I'm doing. I just love to see people see what I'm doing, and they can have whatever comment they want. I know that I'm doing is dope.
Right.
And if I know it's dope because people in Japan are buying it.
Exactly.
I didn't go to Japan and put a gun to their head and say, buy this. So now people in Germany's buying it. Right. I guess it can play in Thailand. Something I'm doing is right. I don't know what it is. Some element, some secret. Maybe it's in the Matrix. Maybe it's in Skynet. Maybe it's on the zombies. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's on your platform. Who knows? I'm doing something right. So that feels so good.
I think like me, you do it out of the love because same thing. I've poured money into this and it's way in the deficit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know.
Deficit,
yeah. So I just do it because I love it.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's why people fuck with us.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I couldn't say it. I couldn't agree harder.
That's not very eloquent, but All right. What's this?
Blunt force
that's Ace.
Like getting beat to a pulp.
That's who?
That's Ace.
Oh yeah.
Cornerback, got shit covered. Steak with the gravy, man. Don't get smothered.
We did the video down here in Orlando.
Head on a swivel.
Yo, he lives in Orlando now?
No, we did the video when he came down here for Low Life. For the Low Life.
Did I was there? Yeah.
Was you there? Yeah. For Rusty, you saw it. Yeah. Well, we did a video early in the day. For that.
Oh, okay.
So that was cool. So I got a video. I'm in the video. He's in the video. It's cool. Jermaine filmed the video. So I was like a little kid in that video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I remember watching you on the stage with Rusty, and you were like,
that was the most awesome thing I ever had in like lifetime. I think I dived into heaven, man.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, it was very cool. I was happy to be there. I mean, that was
it was awesome.
Blew me away.
Yeah. Don't get smothered. In your sleep, keep your head on a swivel.
I need more days like that. That's what it's all about.
They're coming.
Haiku, and I think one.
Let's find out soon. Haiku's got a very distinct voice.
Yeah.
Hey, Big Rock, hop up on those keys.
This is like
LL Cool J, rockin' my love,
remember this old,
hip hop
Who?
never be.
remember this song where it came from?
Those was the days.
From like cartoons.
No. Remember Archie Bunker, All in the Family?
Oh yeah, see that I missed that era. I've never really sat down and watched full episode.
So these dudes write skits, comedy skits. So they're
Mhm.
doing hip hop. You know, if you go back and look at All in the Family, those were either Bunker sings. Those were the days. So they're doing it in a hip hop format. It's
He's like
this
the
album is very diverse.
He's like the original MAGA.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, he's the father of it. The capital, the father of it. Yeah, but you didn't hear that from me. It is what it is. The album is just diverse.
Mhm.
Hip hop from West Coast, East Coast,
Mhm.
Hawaii, skits, like in the streets, like how you and I were in the streets and we're talking this dope stuff, interviewing, that type of thing. That stuff needs to be put on wax. It needs to be shown because that's just instant space. Now it's going to be on wax and it's going to be printed for life.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's dope.
Yeah. I mean, either way you do it, if you put it out there on the internet, I always told my kids the internet is forever, but having that physical copy is
Yeah,
like,
something about that physical copy.
yeah.
'Cause
And having to, flip it over and all that stuff.
yeah,
Kids these
it's
days.
physical. You own it. You
Yeah.
can't own the internet. I can own this. See, I can own this wax here. This
Yeah.
was printed. This is printed in 1977.
Oh,
This was 1977.
Mhm.
So what's that? It's over 30. My math is bad.
that's like
30 years old. 40 years old.
yeah, over 40.
This is and it still plays. And it's still in good condition. I mean, this was a record I scratched and cut, but I put on turntable and listen to it.
Yeah.
It's on Blue Note. This is platinum. This is War jazz. War is made. What's the one song they have? War ain't no good. Dent. War. This is jazz. You know what I'm saying? So you think of War, they were very political, very powerful. War ain't good for no one. What is it good for?
So
It was absolutely nothing. That was War.
Did War do that song? It was like,
So. That one.
hold on.
I think so.
I didn't say it. They did the song that was like, "Don't let anyone hold you down." It's like
that I don't know.
It was. I think it was like a Latino group.
See, look, it says "Deliver the word."
Don't let no one hold you down.
This is 78. I mean, these records are. I was 10 years old when this record was made.
Right.
I'm like, damn. So
don't let no one get. Yeah, it was War. Let me play this real quick. This is a beautiful song. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. Yeah, that's War. You never heard this?
I can't say I have.
Wow.
Once I have, keep playing it. It'll come on my head.
Don't let no one.
Oh yeah. No, definitely. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
I don't have that on vinyl. I don't think.
That's the one where it's kind of like the sketch of the face and it goes.
Yeah, I don't think I have that. I might have. Yeah, it's the face. Yeah, I think I might have that somewhere around here. I have to look for it.
Yeah, you got me wanting to go run over there and get the records I have left over from going to Wu-Tang.
Oh, records take you to a time and place. When you couldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. That's what records do for me. They take me to a time and place. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Let me play a little bit of the next. I guess it's like a demo. What did you call it? Sort of like a demo clips or something.
Oh, you mean that's like a snippet thing?
Yeah. So the one that's B-side DITC, is that a whole?
Oh yeah, that's just me talking, junk. Like I'm talking to you. I'm digging the crates. I'm digging for this record, that type of thing.
Okay. So this is the other clips. Then I'll play some of that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my record.
Say, got me in a moment. So listen, I got a little money to spend. You got a little money. Let's make something happen.
Right.
So
That's all great.
independent rap music, no labels, no bullshit, all in house. So we want to take it to the next level. We want to put Florida on the map as far as hip hop. So we go back to old school, 1975, Grandma's Flash, Theodore, all old school stuff. We go to new stuff. it fresh, bringing real hip hop to the masses.
So, will not ever let anyone beat you.
Smooth operator, still finger, fuck the fader. Down like a ranger in a filthy full ranger. The flow ranger, been at this for a minute now. Heavyweight like pun, so I shake the ground.
And of course, I got my man out of Hawaii that did our logo for us.
Very nice.
Quest. He's been graffitiing for years.
All right. I think we heard this earlier, but it was worthwhile hearing it again.
No doubt.
Huh?
I said no doubt.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna have to come back on your show when I actually have the physical copies because I'll have one for you. I didn't know that.
Okay.
I didn't know you were vinyl.
Well, I'm not a vinyl DJ, obviously.
You're not be a vinyl DJ. You're a vinyl lover.
Yeah,
And
no.
I love that. I see records in your
Yeah.
thing there. That's beautiful.
The thing that I was gonna
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, thank you. I just get them at thrift stores and stuff here and there, but
That's how you do it. You dig too.
yeah.
You're a digger, and maybe you don't even know you're a digger, but you're digging the crates. Those right there, those records you got right there. Show them records. Show the people you digging the crates too.
Here's the story behind it.
You know what I mean?
Talk about back here?
No, the ones you have in your lap right there.
Yeah, okay. But preface to this. So when I went to go see Wu-Tang and I met all the Wu-Tang guys, I don't think I've talked about this on here. I had a record. I had these and some more, and I was gonna just give each one of them a record because I was like, "There's gonna be people that want autographs. Da da da. I just want to give them something. I don't want to take. You know what I mean?" And a lot of them were kind of confused.
Why? That's interesting. Go, continue now. This story is interesting. Go
Well, because like I listened to Wu-Tang like my whole life. Wu-Tang like kind of shaped who I was, especially as like between like 16 and 22 or beyond that, because that was just like all I listened to. So I just wanted to give back a little bit, you know what I mean, and show my appreciation. So, and I wasn't there going like I'm Trump with Rap Yard Podcast, and Rap Yard Podcast. Right? I was just like, hey, you guys want a record? So, the first one I met was Method Man. I go in his dressing room, Method Man. The ladies love Method Man, and he brings me in. I like, which record do you want? He picks the Shaft record. He's like, okay, you're pretty cool. He's like, come with me. He goes in his bathroom, and I'm like, there's two guys sitting on his couch. I'm like, okay. I go in, and he's getting his hair cut. That's why. Before the show, but I was like a little bit freaked out for a second. But then he signed a poster for me, so that was fun. Yeah, I was a little flustered. But after that, I met RZA. I gave him was it Cool in the Gang album. Apparently, he knew the drummer, rest in peace, because he had recently passed, and his son, their sons were friends. So he took that one, and then he invited me to the after party after that. And
that's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's a story that will stick with you for the rest of your life,
For real, like that was like I don't want to say it's like the best moment. Definitely not. I have children and stuff, but it was up there.
You can relate to. It's a story that means something to you. It's a time and space that you were able to share with Wu-Tang.
And I got like no pictures, video of any of it, but whatever. Oh, that's well. This is Run the Jewels. It's not a thrifted copy, but there's an eyelash stuck to it. I brought it to the concert in case I could, Run the Jewels was also there.
Right.
And I didn't get a chance to meet them, unfortunately, but that's why I brought that. So here's one of the ones I brought. Nobody picked this one, amazingly.
Oh, well, breakdancing, yeah. I had that record. I had that record. That's a great record. It was cool. This takes you back to that time. Not many people in this generation understand that. Records take you back to a time where things were happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's produced by Bugs Bauer for Jam Productions. So, yeah, some people might know who that is.
Yeah, that's old school, boy. 84, 85.
Yeah, I think it might be 83.
83, yeah.
Yeah, 84.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so, and I was surprised nobody picked this one.
There's a bass line on there that's so dope. I mean, it's been overused, but I've used it a lot of times. It's I think it's
Happy? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, I can't remember the song, but might be. It's on the first side, I think.
Yeah.
It's a dope bass line. I mean, it's been used to death, but it's dope.
Yeah. Okay, Barry White. Nobody picked.
Oh yeah, there's stupid music on there, like snippets, violins, harps. I've chopped stuff on there. That record is dope, and still stuff on there that no one has used.
Right.
You just got to search for it. But that's a good record.
You have this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If you
It's
don't
classic.
have any of these, let me know. Um, shout out to Ghostface too, because I met him and he was like, "Well, I don't want to take one right now, but let me get your. I'll give you my phone number and like, I can send you my address. You can mail me one." I'm like, "Okay." He
That's
gave me
kind
a
of
fake
odd.
number.
That's weird.
I wasn't even mad though, because that was like so on par like for his character as I know him.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's something Ghostface would do.
Exactly. All
Yeah. Full
right.
force.
Full
I
force.
don't have that one, but I knew who
Okay.
they are though.
Yeah, there's only like 4 songs on this. This is like a not
Like
really a demo.
EP,
I don't know.
like
It's
an
just
EP or
short.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, single or something. All right. Oh, of course I brought this and didn't
Oh
get it
yeah, yeah,
done, but
yeah, yeah. That's
you
dope.
know,
That's dope.
it is what it
That's dope.
is. What else? Another Wu-Tang album.
Oh
There's
yeah, that's the classic one there. That's it. That
I
is the classic one. That's the best. I mean, I know it's the best one, but that's the first dope. That's it.
yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's put
This is
them
the
on the map.
90s right here.
Put them on the map, man. That's the map
Yeah.
right there.
People don't understand like it was incredible the impact they had just they were so different, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
nobody had ever done that before.
No one ever did that. Yeah,
Um
band's dope. Yeah,
yeah, who was it that
band's
almost
dope.
I think you got no, you got didn't want to take one. He just like, "I'll give you a hug." I'm like, "All right, you just take a record." I didn't lace it with arsenic, I promise.
Yeah.
Bee Gees,
Oh, Bee Gees. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I got a
and
couple Bee Gees records.
they're okay, you can
You got search.
Parliament.
Yeah, Parliament. No, that's the record.
Mhm.
Parliament. I have that record. Parliament is just super dope.
Yeah,
Parliament's dope.
I love this
All right,
record.
hold that thought. I shall return.
Just I hope everyone finds this to be as entertaining as like when you go to your grandparents' house and they start doing it. At least
On in, buddy. Join the interview. That's my friend.
oh,
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know how many records I got. Let me check. Let me show you some more stuff I got.
ask your friend if he has any records.
Look at this record here. Look at this stuff, man. Look at this. Look at this. See these records? I just bought these records. These are records a sample. Jazz records.
Mhm.
One. Another one here.
Yeah. I can't wait,
Uh,
I can't see it. Is
oh,
that
you see it?
Coltrane? Or is it just jazz? Like a
Brother Jack McDuff. Can you see it?
okay. Okay. Yeah, it was just
And then,
reflecting.
and this one here. This is
Maybe I can make it full screen. Can't see
yeah.
it. It's shiny. Oh wait,
Oh,
there it is, and it's backwards. Paul Moria.
yeah. Orchestra. Yeah.
I think my grandpa had one of those.
Some of these old records. This is one. This is one for when you're in the mood with your person.
With your
And
person.
or that might be Misty Moves. See that?
Turn it down. Oh, Miss
It's like a love record, but it's like
yeah,
you know.
like with those commercials they had on.
Yeah. This is Tony Mottola. Let me
Oh,
see.
nice.
This is something different too.
Cool.
These
You
records are
know,
cool
I
though.
didn't know she was white.
This here is a fine babe. This is like it's like oh man, look at this. I wonder what she's thinking. I
Mm.
think she's thinking.
She's thinking about her hair. I don't know.
She's on the beach, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's on the beach. This is
like
one.
it's loud.
Oh, here we go. You want to see? This is Woody Woodpecker and
Oh,
like
wow.
but it's Spanish though. See that? How dope is that?
That's very cool.
Right?
Yeah. Did you have the Free to Be You and Me record as a kid? Carla Thomas?
Probably. I got some Disney records. What else? That's
Not
mainly it.
everybody knows about that.
No, some of the greatest beats these guys do, drum beats. They find them records. That was the whole thing. That was the whole thing with Pete Rock. Just finding the records.
Mhm.
I found the records that they had that they use. That's the beautiful thing.
Yeah.
When you find them.
I
It's
really
like
love
digging the crates. No one wants to know. No one wants to give you the secret. But when you find a record that somebody has, like here's a record. Let me show you this here. These I just got turned on to these. These are called library records.
library?
Library. And
Library.
what they are is it's a
Are you cut out for a second?
so like can you see it now?
You're back. You're back.
So
Yeah.
this was called a
Library
library.
record?
You see how you see it's volume 30? It says
Hmm.
3. Yeah, 30. That's the label's called PML. but they've printed 100 of them. I just have copy number 30.
Oh wow.
That's like volume
Oh,
30. So
limited.
so also, I don't know if you knew this part, but
Mm.
you come from era I come from. So you remember watching the Saturday morning cartoons?
Mhm.
Remember Hanna-Barbera?
Mhm.
I got the whole they it was Film Nation. 'Cause you remember, when the end of the cartoon came, the little star came, little star, and it was like,
Yeah.
Hanna Barbera, whatever else, and
Yeah.
all the cartoon sounds, all the music,
Mhm.
there was a whole volume. I had the whole volume
Oh,
of
for
Hanna Barbera
having
stuff.
on one of these library.
Right, yeah.
Oh wow.
So what they would do, they would hire these off bands, and they would
Mhm.
come in there and would sing. Remember Josie and the Pussycats?
Uh-huh.
And Magilla Gorilla, and all this music, all the sounds that
Yeah.
they would have, all was in the soundtracks, and I got them
Hmm.
all.
Wow. That's cool. That
Them all.
see, you do have samples.
So sample for days.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but most of these things are from this is called the Perry Music Library. See, music for film.
Mm,
So
that's cool. It's kinda like a Library of Congress collection, but it's on vinyl, kinda sorta.
from the 70s, what all the music got recorded on the records. Now
Mhm.
soundtracks from old school movies. Like I watched I don't remember Dirty Harry. But Dirty Harry, what's his name? Victor Callahan. What's his name? What's the guy that plays Dirty Harry?
Oh, Clint Eastwood?
Clint Eastwood, right. So he got like 2 or 3 Dirty Harry, all these guys, all them soundtracks. If you go back in the 70s and listen to funky soundtracks, like
Mhm, mhm.
black exploitation movies,
Yeah, that's the
those
Shaft
funk,
album.
yeah, Shaft, but this like
Romantic, yeah.
super dope Shaft. Like
Mhm.
take Shaft to another level. Dope funk, dope
Yeah.
jazz, all that stuff. They come in these type of records, and I started
Mhm.
collecting them.
Cool.
So
That's
it's like it's
I
cool.
didn't know about all that, yeah. I
It's
think I
cool.
did a project on Bali once, the country,
Hmm.
and I got one of those that was just like sounds from Bali, and it was like a record, and it had like 100, different tracks on each side of
Yeah.
just like the gamelan or however you say that, the like xylophone thing that they
Hmm.
hit. And ever since then, like I listened to that record so much, I was like, I really like how this sounds.
Sounds
Like
it's
this,
crazy.
yeah. But
Everything sounds.
yeah, I've always been like a music nerd into that kind of stuff. But
You have to be part of that culture to understand that.
mm,
If you're not part of that culture, then you're not gonna understand that. That's what makes some beautiful music so beautiful. Like I can go on here and find 2 or 3 or 4 different sounds
mhm,
and chop them up and put them in the drum machine, whatever else, and make music
yeah.
and kind of go from there. It's just it's really like a drug.
It
Music
really, I mean,
drug.
if you love it, that's a sign that you should be doing it. If you're
Exactly.
That's
It's
kind of
a
where
good
I get on TikTok and DJ, and it gets to the point where I'm like, okay, I really need to go to bed because
That's
you know,
great.
yeah, my feet hurt.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how you do it.
So, but yeah, you said people can pre-order the records now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
People just they mainly hit me up on Instagram or Facebook or whatever.
Okay.
And then they hit me up and say, "Yo, Jay, I want X, Y, and Z," and then I'll come up.
Yeah, and your Instagram's in the description, but it's also
Yeah,
the real J Mob,
yeah,
JAYMOB.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and that just prefer they do that rather than go to the website.
yeah. For right now,
Yeah.
but I'm hoping to put everything in the machine because I'm taking care of all the mail outs. I do it myself. I package them all in the records or whatever. I want to have it done that way, but it's kind of cool because I get a way to like if you want the record, I got a way to interact with you, and then in the package I can put little goodies in there like tape or something or
Oh, you're one of
something
those.
else. I want to give you something else but a record. I want to make it yours personally
Yeah.
versus buying it just from a system.
What do you
You know,
put
I
in
might
there, like stickers and stuff? And
stickers, yeah,
yeah,
stickers.
that's cool.
Picture of somebody, just old school. I might even put an old school mixtape in there. Just something to have a tape, whatever.
And it's what, like $40 for the album or 30?
Yeah, I'm going 35, 40.
Yeah,
I had to
that's
ship it
good.
over. One guy I know in Japan, he
Uh,
bought 10 from the sister, and
right.
he shipped them overnight to FedEx.
To Japan.
He
That's
paid
gotta
me
be
for that. Yeah, he paid me.
cool.
That was a hefty little price. I again, I had never had no one do that. Nobody.
The
So
yen
I thought
does
it was
translate, like, to
yeah,
American
yeah,
dollars.
yeah, 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 American dollars, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. So you mentioned something about West Coast artists earlier. You had
Yeah, there's a guy named Jazzo, Juggernaut. He's on
yeah,
there. He's part of Low Life. He came down.
yeah,
Nemesis again, Sister
Nemesis.
Nemesis,
That's
West
cool.
Coast. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you looking to do that some more? Like get more?
Yeah. This the Wax Alex Volume 1 is going to be followed by Volume 2,
Right.
and the Volume 2 is going to be heavy hitters just like Volume 1.
Mm,
You
I
know,
gotcha.
Prince Poe's on there.
Cool.
Craig G, Roll Flush, Tash from the West Coast. We got another West Coast. Master Ace,
Yeah.
Cellar Dwellers. Got an Dental 7. Cool Keys is on there.
Love Cool Heat.
Stats MC's on there. I think you met him. He was down here. He
Yeah.
lives down here.
Yeah. He's dope.
Who else? Rusty Jugs is back on there again.
It's good.
You know, and another special guest, which I'm not gonna say who it is,
Uh-oh.
but when you hear who this guy is, when I get the Wax back in December, I come back on the show, I'm gonna let you know who it is. But you're gonna blow your mind because he's down with somebody else that's down with another main person that
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to get close to. Like again, those connections.
You see?
So,
You said you didn't
yeah,
know? Okay.
yeah, I know, it's crazy. But we're
But
working on it.
shout out to Royal Flush too, because
Yeah.
years ago, like probably 5 years ago, if not 6 or 7, I had a different podcast that was just Troy the Show was the name of it. And he was one of the first people I reached out to because we have a mutual friend on Facebook, who told me to reach out to him. And
Okay.
we had it set up, but I forgot about the time zone difference. So I was late and, he was doing his thing at that point. So I reached out to him like after that. I was a little sheepish, like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I screwed up." And he was like, "It's cool, it's cool." And then from that point, I've just been kind of like, it's kind of been like tag, but it mostly on my end because he's
Mhm.
doing his own thing. And he had a battle with cancer and everything. And he's doing
Yeah,
better now.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. That was public. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, yeah, it was public. I mean,
That's public. Yeah. No,
but he
I,
also got
yeah, I
like I
remember,
think a brand of cannabis,
yeah.
something like
The
that.
artist cannabis, the rapper cannabis.
Maybe it was hemp. Like I'm not
Oh,
sure exactly what it was. I don't even yeah, but and he's, doing albums and features and all kinds of stuff. So, but if you talk to him, I still want him on the show.
yeah.
Yeah.
He came down for Thurston's birthday last January, I think.
Okay, okay. And I didn't realize he
Yeah,
was
last
involved with
January. Yeah, and
that either.
we
So
did a track with him.
I would love to have him on the show. He's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, if I can get Method Man and Redman on your show.
Record together, and it's wild. The
Yeah,
combinations of the
it is wild.
combinations of artists like Rusty Jux and Craig G's on the track, and I put them up in quad. So I paid for them to go up in quad and record this track, and
Mhm.
I think you might have seen the video for it. It was like a little video footage for it, but it came out dope. I never thought that them two together would have chemistry, and they have chemistry. It's crazy. It's like you know,
It sounds like a dope combination to me,
it is. Yeah, it's crazy. It's wild. It's
Yeah.
like a chef putting all this stuff together. And you're
Right,
putting
right.
all these spices, and it comes.
Peanut butter and jelly and, whatever. You froze up again. Oh, now you're back. Yeah.
Yeah, it's exciting.
You're good. Mhm, mhm.
So that's kind of
Yeah.
how it is.
You
But
got
that's
you got
the
my
story.
wheels turning, stuff I wanna do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the story.
Yeah.
You gotta put in the work, but you gotta put something in that you do that you enjoy. And I enjoy doing this stuff. And like I said, this stuff is not for money for me. It's for the love of hip hop. It's for sharing with people like yourself and other people that can see what's going on. I want to give them music that they can put in their car and listen to.
Right.
I just felt really good when the sisters came back with so much love on that record. And then dudes finally got on board. And like, damn, Jay, one other dude I know said, Jay, I looked in the internet, I ain't seen no one do this. I'm sure there's people that do it, but they
Mhm.
do like me. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm,
put and I have a lane. I know the lane that I need to be in. If I'm in the lane with everybody else, I'm gonna be stuck in traffic. I got to
mm.
get in your own lane, create your own podcast or whatever material, and do it yourself.
Yeah.
And then you go from there, and then you'll see. Because if you are the same person wearing green shirts every sister project, I already knew I'm doing the sister project.
Mm.
MCs, no, I'm doing it this way. Like the 20 touch, the mixtapes, like the K Slay mixtapes. Those mixtapes were dope.
Yeah.
When what's the other dude name? From Hot 97, Funkin' and Flex. They put up mixtapes, and
Okay.
they had a list of artists on there. That's what I have. It's like a mixtape, but it's a professional mixtape.
It's funny you say that because that's how I got introduced to Nine. Like originally, was from Funkmaster Flex. He did a bunch of mixtapes with him.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yeah, I was like, who is this guy? He's doing like the
Nine's
most racist
Yeah,
impressions of people.
Nine is dope. Yeah, Nine's dope.
It was a different
He's
time. It was a
he's a dope MC.
Yeah, he really is.
He has a difference. He has a specific voice
Mhm.
that is very noticeable and
Yeah.
makes him stand out.
I always thought he was, like, pretty skilled on, as
Yeah, he's
an
dope.
artist too, like a lyricist, but anyway, so people can message you on Instagram, get a copy of that, get them now before they're all gone,
Yeah,
and,
they're gonna sell out fast. It's funny because I said there's 20. 20. I have 20 already gone, and they're just and that's not a lot. You know, oh,
out of
it's
100
20.
though,
Yeah, they're gone.
20%, yeah.
They're gone. Yeah, they're gone.
So pre-order now. You
Yeah,
heard
so
it, everybody, it's gonna be
yeah,
dope,
it's gonna
so
be dope. This, like I said, there's heavy hitters on here. There's dope MCs. Really, if you think about it, this first volume is
Mm,
Queens and Brooklyn.
mm,
It's Queens and Brooklyn. And Thurston, Lowlife's had a theme. It was Brooklyn to Orlando. That's kind
mm.
of what this is. Smith
Yeah,
and Wesson's from Brooklyn. Um,
definitely that.
Craig G. Queens. Master Ace, Brooklyn. And Rusty Judge, Brooklyn. So,
Mhm.
you know.
You I was just thinking, like, you should get 9 on one of these, but
Yeah,
that's
he's another MC you got to reach out to. Again, is this, you know, it's being put in place with the people that can
Mhm.
make the moves, you know.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
what it is.
You
But
should put the men and the women on an album together maybe if you want to. I mean, I'm not trying to say you should do this, you should do that, but, you could have
well,
a
you remember, I don't remember Funky Flow Bus One More, but they first '83 it was Shot Rock. That's
okay, yeah,
one of the old school MCs. You know, they were like, well, I'm the S, the Shy, I'm the Rock. You know, that type of
mhm,
rhyme flow. Well, I'm the the rap yard. Who's the rap yard? I'm on the rap yard. RAP, the yard. You know, the old school type of
mhm,
rhymes. That's how she was like rhyme like that. I was like, okay, that's like Wild Style. You know, you have five dudes. They was like, well, the RAP, the R.
yeah.
It was call and response type
Right, right,
MCs. You know,
right.
like it's kind of like Wu Tang when
Oh, you already got Yeah, yeah, yeah.
each other's verses together in unison. You know, all the old school rhyming type thing. You know, that's something
I
else
don't
I'm
think people
working on.
do that anymore.
They
That
don't know
would be
anymore. They
cool,
don't
but
anymore. Like
I
remember Jurassic 5?
Yeah, oh, yeah, I
You know,
love Jurassic.
they would rhyme like that. They
Freestyle
each
Fellowship did
yeah
that.
they each knew each other's rhymes,
Mhm.
so they can go back and forth in and out with no problem. It's just like fluent. They're like singers. You know,
Yeah,
like like Commodores. You know, everyone knew the lines. You know, they can be backup singers, but they knew the lines. And the next person, the lead singer, can go back to the being the in the back, and the second guy come out and sing because they all knew the lines.
and then
You
you
know,
got the guy with the bass in his voice
right, right,
on the what do you call that? The coda. He's like,
right,
"Girl, I'm sorry."
right. Yeah, yeah, that
I
dude,
didn't mean
right.
to
So
hit
they
you.
got, you got people like that and groups that rhyme. You got a
Yeah,
deep guy that rhyme like that. You know, so it's it's harmony,
right, right.
rap harmony. I call it. So
That's cool.
yeah.
Casper Clark, shout out to you. He's a pretty dope rapper. He's in I why do I always say where you're from and I don't remember.
Where you
Where are
from?
you from, Casper Clark? I interviewed him before. He's a really cool guy and he's a really actually a really dope artist too. Maybe if you want to check him out. But tell me where you're from so I don't mess that up again, dude. I
Yeah,
start saying it and I'm like, man, why did I start saying that? Virginia? Anyway, um, everyone go check
I
out
think you
Casper Clark.
froze.
And everyone go pre-order a copy of DJ Mob, or is it Gasface Records? It's you, right? Under
Yes,
your Yeah,
yes, yes.
by
But
hitting him up
they can contact me or
Mhm.
the activator, but I just been doing it. You know, like I said, I've been doing it out of the trunk, so people just been hitting me up online. I just get the
Yeah,
information, go from there. You know.
yeah. Someday it's gonna be too much to handle.
Yeah, it's getting like that. That's why I'm trying to. That's why I'm trying to go through Fat Beats and a few
Mhm.
other distributors and make it easy.
Mm.
You know, because they they'll take a profit off the top, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's not about money to me. It's about getting the product out there.
Right, right, right. And a good product, yeah.
Right, good product, man. I
You
believe that this product will run neck and neck with whatever's out there.
Mm. You gave me an image earlier when you were talking about the individual person in the factory or whatever pressing the record and doing it by hand. Like
Right.
it's like some old Russian woman. Her hands are all
Right.
crazy.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. She's like mixing it up. She don't know. She just mixing. She just each record has to be the same. So
Mhm.
it's like that's like if you cook muffins. If you hand cook muffins, they're not gonna be the same. You might have sprinkle this here, here, and there, but if it's done by a machine, you
Yeah.
program it that way. So it's different.
Yeah.
Record pressing is very specific. You have to have very specific
Just not
parameters.
like on
Not
a potter's wheel,
right.
sculpt.
Yeah. Each time
Um,
they make if they crochet something, somebody's doing this.
crochet a
It
record.
ain't gonna be the same thing.
As long as it's an angry old Russian woman, I'm good.
Yeah, it's
With
good. Yeah.
arthritic hands. What up,
Wish I had
Jinx
a
the
good machine
Rebel?
though.
Jinx the Rebel's watching my show. That's crazy.
What?
Yeah, he's a YouTuber and a rapper, but he's got a lot of followers. He's super popular.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah, he's a dope rapper too. Anyway, and Casper Clark, I was right. You're in Virginia, so kudos to me. Just kidding. Appreciate you. And appreciate you, Jinx the Rebel. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate you, DJ J Mob,
Oh, no
and
doubt.
everyone at Gasface Records, and everyone in Low Life. Just everyone. So
Give shots out.
y'all show me a lot of love, and I
Everybody.
appreciate that. But yeah, coming soon. I already got you to do a DJ drop, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to say once more, everybody pre-order um, the new album Wax Addicts Volume 1 by contacting DJ J Mob at The Real J Mob on Instagram.
That's right. That's how you do it.
Okay. Well, that's it. Oh, Lexine Productions is back. Salute. And we'll see y'all next time, unless you want to add anything.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna definitely come back on your show when I have actual wax of
Yeah,
this.
I remember bring more records out because